Rish, 6 weeks left. What can we get out of the last 6 rounds? What's the sort of targets?
We've been working pretty hard the last month, I think. Just got to be, you just keep being positive in the group. We're working pretty well as far as getting the boys on board with what we need to do. I think first quarters have been okay. We just need to be able to carry that throughout the whole match. Last couple of weeks, the last quarters haven't been going too well for us, so we're just going to try and find out the last quarter and obviously the last 6 weeks.
You mentioned staying positive. It's been a year from hell.
Yep.
Yeah, have you ever thought, geez, I just wish it was over and we could start again?
You don't have really a choice. You have to, we know what's in front of us, and mate, it's been a tough year, but we just got to be, like I said, really positive. But we can get something out of this last 6 weeks and then carry it on to the next year. So that'll start this week with West Coast, and hopefully start well. And like I said, we need to really try and get on board the four quarters. We've been going okay for 3 quarters, but just that last quarter where we sort of have a bit of a fade out, so we need to rectify that, and boys are training now, so hopefully we can start well and finish well.
Have you discovered some teammates that you learnt more about them in adversity than you previously knew? Like, has people flourished in this environment?
Well, there have been, and players do. Obviously it's a very tough business that we're in, and I think a lot of the young guys, I've probably mentioned it before, but Cade's been really good for us this year, and Took and Adam Sard, and obviously last week Tom Lynch was really good for us, and Charlie's been really good. So there's been a bit of a mixed blend with some guys that have really stepped up this year on the back of not being a great year, but and that's what we talk about, being positive. Those are the guys that have made the year a little bit better than what it has been.
How have you seen Tom Lynch grow as a leader? It's been rocket, and some of the coaches have talked about him throughout the year. During a lot of leaders out at different stages, he seems to have really stood up.
Yeah, he's been really good. Tom Lynch is he's a bit of a beast, on the field, and he's a very modest sort of guy. He works really hard around the club, and that's what that's why he's the player that he is. And he's a great player, but he's also a great person. So that's why he's been going really good, and he's one of the guys that a lot of people respect.
Do you feel like you're playing for a bit of pride now at the back end of the season?
We need to get something out of the season, whether it's pride but we need to get back on track to where we need to go, and where we know where we need to go. So the last 6 weeks we'll find a little bit more about ourselves as well.
As a leader and I guess a senior member of the squad, how hard is it to motivate, especially the younger guys, when you're kind of going through the try squad?
Yeah, it's tough. You got to bounce off each other as well. Everyone goes to a rut, and it's just about sticking tight and support that we've got throughout the group, and the coach has been really good. So we need to keep helping each other with that. Obviously, it is not long to go, but there's still a little bit that we can get out of this season.
So, Michael, lifting in that 4th quarter, will that be the real focus of the next 6 weeks?
Probably a little bit of that, and also just the maintain the energy, and just the way we go about it. Keep being professional, keep approaching the game every week like it's your last, and we just got to keep the energy going.
Seems like fans are still really sticking by you guys from feedback on social media. Is that the impression you're getting as well?
Yeah, it's good. It's been a tough. Obviously, I've said it before. It's been a tough year, but we just need the members and the supporters just to keep sticking there with us. We're going to give it our best and give it our all for the remainder of the season. So it'd be good to get as many supporters there for us as we can.
And Harley Bennell, he seems to have moved back into the club really well.
Yeah, Harley was good. He responded pretty well. He's got a program to the side, and he's doing really well. So it was really good for Harley to get back into the footy and do something he loves, and get back with the boys.
And the later Saturday night games, is that something you enjoy, coming out and playing a little bit later?
Personally, it's just is what it is. Obviously the late games, but it doesn't really affect you really.